So I had one conundrum. I was at a Chipotle last week, and I haven't been to a Chipotle in years like you. I don't really eat fast food anymore. But, I needed to find something. Anyways, I walk in, and you immediately go, what is the little, how at a lot of, like a Chipotle or a Five Guys, you walk through the first door, and you're in that little, glass.
Oh, yeah, like the little entry vestibule. That's the real word.
Okay. So I knew we'd keep them around.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm in the vestibule, and there's a door on the left, door on the right. And a lady walks in immediately behind me I hold the door for her. I've never been there. I go left.
Ooh.
She goes right.
Ooh.
I open the door on the left. I look up. I go, oh, I'm in line for the checkout. She's in the right spot. She gets right in line for the prep.
Like making it, yeah.
Yeah. So first of all, I would like to think that if I'm that lady, I go, you were ahead of me. Scoot, go ahead. But she didn't, and that's fine. But I'm in line behind her, and 20 seconds later, a fella walks in, skips me, skips her, casually gets in line.
The fuck?
And I have to point out this detail because it comes into play. I wouldn't normally. He's a black guy. Now, I'm
waiting on bated breath.
Yes, I would normally say, buddy. Oh, Brian, you hate that word. I'd say, excuse me, line starts back here. And even then, I'm very non-confrontational, where I usually just let it happen.
Right.
Fucking let it happen.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to get better at asserting and calling out if that's wrong. And if it was, and the reason I brought up that he's a black guy, I would say if he was a white guy, I would have much less of a problem.
Absolutely.
Hey,
get the hell back here.
Yeah, sir, line starts back here. But I didn't say anything, and the woman in front of me does say something. She says, "Excuse me, sir, the line starts back there," and he looked at her. And he smiled and he chuckled and goes, yeah, right. And he just stood there.
What, was she lying?
Yeah. And so I'm like, fuck, I gotta say something.
Yeah.
And at this point, what would you do? Would you say something to this guy? Probably about my size.
That's not a
6 feet, maybe a little bigger than me, maybe 200 pounds, 6 feet. Bigger, I would say same height, maybe a little bigger than me.
Okay.
What would you say or do in this scenario?
Honestly, I would have said what I just said. I was like, you think she's lying? Mm-hmm. Like, I would go full confrontation.
Yeah.
And I'm like you. I don't normally. That's a good look. I'm like you. I don't normally go for the conflict because there's enough of that in the world these days.
Yeah.
But especially if you're hungry, or if you're bringing food home for your wife who's getting hungry, or your kid. Yeah, it's only a 5-minute delay, maybe. But yeah, I would have. We're not lying to you,
right?
Why do you think we're here?
Right.
Or you just think we just come to hang out? This isn't a Starbucks. We don't come to hang out, write a screenplay. I'm standing in line to get my damn burrito bowl.
Yeah. I was working on my screenplay.
Oh, there you
Does
go.
that change things?
Maybe.
No.
Did you bring your laptop with you?
I did have my laptop.
Then no, you're good.
Yeah. So I sit on it for 15, 20 seconds. And I end up being glad that I did. Here's why. They were a couple. She was fucking with him. And he was like, yeah, whatever.
And I would have left.
Yeah.
All right.
If I'm the guy that says, hey, pal, come on, next line, I look like, just the biggest dweeb in the world. So that was one occasion where I'm like, okay, glad I didn't say anything. But part of me was like, I wonder how he would have reacted if I would have said, would he have been like, no, it's okay, we're together. If he would have been cool about it, or if he would have been like, mind your own fucking business.
See, if that was me, I would have been like, oh no, this is my girl. We're here. She's fucking with me.
Yes.
everything's fine.
And even without any confrontation,
there will be enough guac.
Yes. Fast food has changed. It was a mess back there. There was zero efficiency. No one knew what everyone else was doing. They were all 16-year-olds in there.
That's one place I've never been. So I've never been to, maybe. I've been to either Chipotle or Qdoba one time.
Really?
And that's it.